All right. Hey, so um, I am still new to all this this new streaming service. So this is also part of the test run. So let me start off with welcoming everybody. Hello to the Storybee family. Let me give a disclaimer that I scripted this video because there is a lot to cover. So I'm sorry if I sound like a robot, but that's the only way I can cover everything that I need to cover. I want to give a special shout out to those of you who may be new to Storybee. My name is Joe DeLallo, and I am a video storyteller with literally hundreds of interviews under my belt, and I am the proud owner of Storybee. In a nutshell, Storybee exists to tell the human story. If you are watching this on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all of our new videos. There has been a lot going on behind the scenes at Storybee. Before I get into that, I need to encourage you to stay tuned until the end of the video so you can hear about our exciting giveaway, an exclusive merch discount coupon to our Storybee Teespring store, as well as me answering one of the hardest questions I have attempted to answer in my life. But first, let's get into the exciting new updates. Other than the fact that I had to rebuild the Storybee website from the ground up, what's even cooler is the latest additions that I have been able to integrate into the site. We have always been dedicated to telling people's stories, but the reach has never met the expectations I have had for Storybee, and that is to reach people far and wide. To solve this issue, we decided to start live streaming people's stories. This is cool stuff. I don't know anyone else is doing this, so I'm really hoping we're blazing trails with this one. Anyways, to do this, we decided to offer more affordable options, including a free option. So what does this look like, and what does it all mean? You'll be able to tell your story on YouTube and Facebook Live. Yes, and we hopefully will be adding more services later on, but for now it's YouTube and Facebook Live. During the COVID pandemic, we realized a few things. People of all ages have become more familiar with their webcams by using Zoom, Microsoft Teams, etc. Another thing we came to terms with is that the most important thing about telling a person's story has nothing to do with camera quality or microphone quality at all. It's about telling someone's story in the first place. We are not removing quality from the equation. We are simply removing the barriers that keep us from telling as many stories as possible. I have added many different storytelling packages to the storybee.me website, and they can all be booked directly through the site. I didn't think I'd ever be able to integrate this into a website on my own, but Wix is a beautiful website. So yes, you can now book all of these interviews directly through our website. It's really cool. If there was one thing that I always wanted to give people with Storybee, it's this: a great free option that is inclusive of everyone. This is your chance to answer Storybee's foundational question. The free option is, all you need to do is finish this sentence. At the end of my journey, my story will be, and then you answer it. This is your chance to declare to the world what your story will be from this point forward. Now, personally, to me, I think this is great because this is your chance to declare to the world. I'm not kidding. Like this, it's accountability. You're stepping out there and telling the world, this is who I am and this is who I will be. So that's why I believe this is so important to the business. You will only have a minute or less to answer the question, so please use your time wisely. Now I want to tell you about the package that I'm most excited about. Starting today, you can book a 1-hour live stream interview in which you can join me in a full conversation about what your story has been so far, and of course, what your story will be from this point forward. There are even more refined options where we can turn these videos into a more polished piece, where the videos can be trimmed down or even have music and important photos or videos added after our conversation's over, and obviously when I edit it together. This is very similar to what you've seen me publish so far. One exciting thing that I want to tell you about quick is that I created a Storybee merchandise store through Teespring. Every item in the store has been designed by yours truly and would make a great Christmas present. Head over to our Teespring store at storybee.merch and use promo code HOLIDAY15 for 15% off your order. Not only will you be supporting Storybee, but you'll also be able to wear apparel that gets people thinking about their story, which is really cool. And now for the big giveaway. If you share and like this post, you'll be entered to win a free 1-hour interview session with me. And there are 2 of these available. I don't have examples of these yet, so I really want to, if you want to be the first 2 people to do this, now's your chance to make history with me and with Storybee. And now to answer the really hard question, I knew this was coming, but if I'm going to ask you to do it, I got to do it myself, and I'm going to do it first. As I mentioned before, this is the foundational question that Storybee is built around. Now I'm going to take a moment. Hopefully it will be under a minute to answer the big question. My answer is very personal to me, and it will probably be for you as well. So hopefully I can get through it without tearing up. At the end of my journey, my story will be that I remained faithful as a man of faith and a man of integrity in life and in business. I'll be honest, this journey creating Storybee has been terrifying. I've had this constant pull on my soul that won't go away. It's telling me to step out of my comfort zone and create a business that strives to make a difference in this world by giving people a place to preserve their story. And so now is your chance to think about and to answer the question, what will your story be? Thank you everyone for joining me, and good night.